Yo, what is up guys? Matt here, back with another video. It is Monday, July something, middle of July, and this is gonna be my first week of official practice. I went out just yesterday from the bank, just checking a few grass places, loose grass on top and stuff like that. Found a little pattern, but I'm not sure if it's like guaranteed, you know, so I'm actually out on the boat today for the first day of practice. Hopefully I get 3 days of practice in this week, and we're just gonna really try to cover some water. This whole week is gonna be in the 90s, and I think it's gonna be sunny the whole day. Sorry, just randomly got a random phone call from a weird number. But yeah, we're just gonna shoot around. I wanna see if a frog pattern will work. A lot of the grass is treated, so I'm kind of just looking for loose, nasty mats. It doesn't look like they're all over the place, so there may be just certain areas with these loose patches of grass that might do really well. So I want to check that out, catch a few fish, and then the rest I just want to see what's going on. And right when I turned the camera, I had to turn the camera on real quick and threw a popper. As I was heading out, there was just a bunch of blow-ups. It lasted for like 10 seconds. Didn't get to see what they were. I'm not sure if it was white bass or if it was bass. So I do have a popper tied on up here, so that's something else to look for too if there's some schooling fish. But we'll see what happens, guys. I'm excited. Again, it's Monday, first day. Tournament's on Saturday, 6 to noon, I think. Let's see what we can do. That was a quick blow up right there. Let me see what that was. Above this grass line out here. Fish chasing up here. I'm seeing just random blow-ups. A couple schools of bass. They don't seem too interested. They were just blowing up, and I want to know what kind of size they are, so if I see that happen, I can throw at them. All the activity I've seen has been off the bank and towards the center. Like I said, I don't know what kind of activity. It's been twice now where there's a school blowing up on bait fish. That's a big one. I didn't set the hook on him because I seen him. That was a 4-pounder. There's a fish. He's got a few friends with him. Another really nice one behind him, a 4. There's a 4-pounder behind him. Okay. That's a nice little section of bank. One little section right there. Had multiple fish on it. There we go. 2-pounder. This place has cruisers out here in the grass too. There's a fish right here. He sees me clear as day. I'm gonna have to see if there's a way to target those fish. So far I've just really marked that one little section where I've had those fish. That's the only ones I've seen that were super aggressive and active on the frog, and there's at least 5 of them, so 2 really nice ones. Oh my gosh, he got off. There's a fish on the good old popper. On the popper. There's one. Crushed it, dude. That's a big one. This is a big one, guys. This is a big fish. Good 3+ pounder right there. Fat. There's one. Got a worm coming out. You know, just let that probably come out naturally. I'll trim it so he isn't dangling all that, but it's working out naturally. There we go. Tokyo rig. Missed one right there. That's a big one. That's a big. That might be a 4. What a beast. There's a nice one. Got a pretty decent pattern, guys. real nice one. Yes sir. Hoo-wee. On the conviction crawl. Little watermelon red, that's a nice one. Get them back. Those are big fish right there, guys. I'm not even gonna fish up and down these ones. Oh, I want to see if one of these cruising smallies will come up for a popper or something. They've been cruising up and down these banks. Let's just see. Sure enough, first cast. First cast towards them. I didn't even see this fish. This is just where they've been cruising up and down. I was just trying to get a size here, see what they look like. Not giant, 2-pounders. Skinny fish. See how skinny he is? Real paper thin. Not the kind we're looking for. Honestly, I'll try to catch a couple and see if there's any good ones mixed in. Way too close to him, but he's gonna eat it. Oh, he's gonna eat it, guys. He wants it bad. Oh my gosh, he wanted it bad. Got him. That's not a bad fish. Pretty dang nice one. Just skinny though, not quite what we're looking for. It's not bad, but skinny little fish. Okay, there's some big ones back here. There's some really big ones back there. I'm gonna scoot on out of here. There's no point in catching them. I mean, that was like a 5-pounder. That was like a 5-pounder. And then like 3 other ones that looked like they were 4. Not even kidding. Didn't even set the hook. I'm glad he didn't inhale this thing. He was so big. Marking that one down. He's way back in there. There's little bait fish in here too. I think a little bit of bluegill and stuff are back in here. Kind of pushed in shallow. Oh, that was a big one, guys. Not even joking, that was big. That was at least a 5. Like I said, 2 or 3 others. Just barely caught a glance of them. I seen their back following the other one that looked like they were 4s. I'm not even gonna flip around these docks too because I think there's some big ones. That was a little bass or bluegill? That's a little bass. Look out. Another one. There's one. Another smallie. Not big. He just came off right there. Fish on, fish on. I'm just keep switching baits, trying different things, guys. It's not a big one. There's like 4 more with them though. There is about 4 more with them. Well, like a striking, like minnow style bait. I forget what it's called. But fish are chasing these style baits. Here we go. That's a little one though. For the ones that have been chasing fish, you know, if they would eat one of these. Or if I can target fish with it. There's a bass right over here. Again, he's like right on the rocks. He ate. He ate it. Not a bad one either. Caught him out of the corner of my eye, sitting there, like those smallies have been doing. Is it a smallie? I think it actually is. Oh, he just came off. I do think it was a smallmouth. Another 2-pounder. Nothing. Oh! Big end. Hopefully I'll see you in a few days. 6 days to be exact. And I hope you get a little bigger. Soon I was saying nada nada. There we go. Again, he's kind of skinny, but that's a nice one. I mean, that's kind of what we want. Again, it's not like a confirmed thing where I can just be throwing this all day, but if I can just come back in certain grass pockets and just, you know, make 10 casts, real quick cast, and then just zoot out of here. Like after I get maybe a good limit on my other stuff, I know that's been working. Because these are midday frog bites here, so if I can just not spend a whole lot of time throwing the frog and just literally come back to some of these certain areas, fish where I think the fish are going to be at. Like, don't target all this stuff because there's really, I haven't had anything really on it at all in these style spots, so kind of go back right into a pocket, make 5 to 10 casts with the frog, and then just go ahead and zoot on out of there, you know what I mean? I feel like I should be able to pick up 2 of my 5 keepers. I would think I should be able to get good ones on the frog. But again, the bite is not like, the frog bite isn't on by any means. But if I can find the right area and find the right fish to eat it, it's going to be a good fish, just like that one. He was just summertime. He had that summertime body, just big fish. He just doesn't have a lot of weight to him, so. That's a giant. That's a giant one. That's a mega donk. Look at this mega donk. Four, 6, 7. almost a big 5-pounder on the frog, baby. That's how you want to practice right there. See you later, bud. See you in 6 days. Alright guys, that's going to do it for day 1 of practice. Really good day. Like I said, I know it's early in the week. I probably could have caught a lot of the fish too, but just the off chance that those fish don't get caught, or they're just there. I didn't want to set the hook on every fish I caught, but we're looking at like a 20+ pound bag today. Easily. That was a crazy good day. So that's day 1 of practice, guys. See you guys on the next one.